Downtown Toronto, the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Giancarlo Stanton, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Matt Shoemaker is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, D-Row. He's 4th right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top 3 guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs.
And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Row, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. One there, on to first, and they get them both. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Coming to the plate now, Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Drury is there, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. James Paxton gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Standing in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Toronto, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Into the box, Cameron Biggio, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And this is right past him at first and down the right field line. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently, as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
0-1. Here it comes. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Here's the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The designated hitter, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Now the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. Throw to second, but he's in there as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The left fielder.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Stepping up to the plate, number 13. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 0 for 7. One pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Andujar has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Brandon Drury is looking to turn it around right now. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
In now, Brandon Drury. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Guerrero at third. Tellez is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Line drive to center field. Maben is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. So 2 on with 2 away, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Paxton comes set. Here's the first pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Second and third, 2 away. Two and 0 now. Here's the 2-0. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Frazier looks up. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Batting it, the catcher, Luke.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
The 0-2 delivery. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up, and the lead is now 5-0. Now, the squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy. And rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title. So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation. When your offense gives you a big lead, you know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead of foul ball.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Splitter. 2-2. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Batting six.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's Cameron Maben now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, he's 1 for 3. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Maben, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned him into a nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball.
I got the count. 2-2.
Popped him up. Drury in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Here's the 2-0. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. From the stretch. That one's in there. 3-1. Andujar is off at first with 2 away. May have swung at ball 4 that time, and a little late to boot. Full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a dive, but he's back. Drilled to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Stepping in now, Kyle Higashioka, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. At the plate, Dalton Pompey. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Pompey digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He was a 16th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today.
Batter number
and
11.
my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. He reached on a single in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. And quickly there are two away.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman, Cameron Biggio.
So striding in, Cameron Biggio. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1 to count. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses again. Ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Maben on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Now here's the pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Biggio has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu, a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. One out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Bichette scoops it up in time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Now at the plate, Torres. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, look at this sliding stop. Wow. Yanks leave one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero.
For Toronto, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
First pitch on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Torres is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, number 44.
Striding in once again, Rowdy Tellez. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike one. And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
We got 3-2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from
Now
3-0 to a
batting,
strikeout,
left
so
fielder,
that's a pretty
Morgan.
good job on the mound right there. Kind of
Three
nice that he
out.
got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, number 13. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Paxton's ready. Here it is on 0-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Andujar looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
The first baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Brandon Drury will bat next. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now he'll step off and rethink this. The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Frazier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Jays add one more on the solo home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch coming, here it is. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4
Now
strikeouts in the
left
first 2
fielder,
games, so this
Miguel
pitching staff clearly has him
Andujar.
figured out.
In now, Miguel Andujar. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Chopper to short. Bichette has it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring in the center fielder Cameron Maybin. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pompey has a read on it, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a really complete effort from his hitters today that's resulted in them averaging 2 runs per inning right now. The table setters are doing their job, and the guys behind them have risen to the challenge of getting them home. There are a lot of happy hitters and coaches down here, guys.
The right fielder.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Voit is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Luke Maile.
Striding in, Luke Maile. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fouled off. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Dalton Pompey.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And into the batter's box will be Dalton Pompey. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Swing, and he pops him up. Voit in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
1 ball, 1
well above the letters with the fastball that time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyler Wade.
Now at the plate, Tyler Wade. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Gurriel has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Bichette.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. The 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Ready once again, Cameron Biggio. He flew out in his last at bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
David Hale gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bichette leads off first with one away. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. The 1-0 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another full count pitch on its way. This is line to left. And Duhar is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the. He did. It's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 6-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. So far on the year, LeMahieu begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Biggio loves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Luke Voigt. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
3-2.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Ebro, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Drury shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Voit, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lined hard toward right center. Pompey will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They still find themselves down 6-0. Digging in, number 13 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Pulled a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to third. Gloved by LeMahieu. And the inning begins with a quick out, number 1.
The first baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And Maven's throw not in time. He's in there at third.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Luke.
At the plate, Luke Maile. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. He'll try again, 1-2. This is foul right side.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
1-0 the count. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Shoemaker might try to make a play on it. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Cameron Maybin, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier. Ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Fastball well outside.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Hit hard, but foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside, the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Mike Tauchman will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Mike Tauchman.
This is pulled into right. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Now the relay home. Throw won't get him. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Sam Gaviglio will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 43, Sam Gaviglio.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Tauchman at second with 2 down. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. Toronto lead. Tauchman will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Nestor Cortes Jr. gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 67.
Digging in now, Bo Bichette.
Jr.
First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball thrown by him for a strike. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman, Cameron Biggio.
Ready now, Cameron Biggio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Voit is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Rowdy Tellez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. The 0-1 lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
He pulls this one into right. Frazier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it 6-2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
First pitch on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Bichette is right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Striding into the box, Torres. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And he lays off there 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's 1 swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
He's set and the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel is there. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
So striding forward now, Miguel Andujar. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 1-1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Derek Law trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Derek Law. This change defensively for the Blue Jays. Now playing left field, number 39, Mike Paxton.
Next for New York, Cameron Maybin. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Stepping in, number 13. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there.
Batting.
He had to stare down a really good hitter. And instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Brandon Drury. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. Fastball called for strike 2. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The batter, the catcher, Luke.
Digging in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-0 fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1, and he fouls this one off. Drury on third with 2 out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 6-2. Into the box, Clint Frazier, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Clint Frazier.
So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Brett Gardner.
Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. The average not so hot, down at 210 for the season. 18 homers and 41 RBIs. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Law has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Higashioka. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Into the box now, Mike Tauchman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Fouled off. Higashioka leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Liner towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
6-2 the final total today. The Blue Jays came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Matt Shoemaker earns his 12th victory in the ball game. James Paxton struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Derek Law gets a 4-out save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.